our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jessica Pennell. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Red Quiet Storm Marcos.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Amanda Marcos' story well documented. Escaped from Iraq with her family at a very young age. For years worked in a pharmacy, finally gave that up to pursue this mixed martial arts dream. Marcos gets caught by the straight punch. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
She gets space and gets some separation.
Just out of range with that right hand. Teep now. All right, first clinch situation of the fight, and it is pursued by the BJJ fighter here against the wrestler. Now we'll see how she chooses to proceed.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, looks like she's got it locked in.
It's tight, it's over.
Oh, it looked like she was going to tap there. Instead, she gets out of it.
She did a great job. She got her hands aside, attacked the lock on that guillotine, rolled to her back, and she lives to fight another day.
Keep your top control and look for those elbows. Marcos is in half guard.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, that looks tight to me. It's locked in. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Side control. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Penne's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
She's stepping over the mount here. She is so dominant from the top position.
Nice job by her there. The bottom fighter continuing to slip these ground and pound offerings. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Jessica Penne. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, that one looks really tight, DC. Oh, she's out, and I don't mean unconscious. How did she escape? DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as not before, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful. Guillotine jump. She's got a great guillotine. She's got it tight. She does a really good job of jumping.
Oh, she got out again. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Penne's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. And right into side control. Under 90 seconds to go.
Oh, right into mount. This is a terrible position.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them.
She's got the head trap now. Guillotine choke coming. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, great submission defense. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Another ground and pound strike lands. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Good work from the top here by Jessica Penney. Final seconds here. Penne's back in full mount. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, let's recover, relax. She got the better of us in wrestling that round. This round, I really want you to pick up the pace and prove you're the better wrestler.
All right, so a close competitive fight there. It goes the distance. One fighter, to me, though, a touch more offensive, particularly when it comes to the submission game.
Yeah, just a little bit. And I believe that those submission attempts should get her the victory. She always kept her opponent thinking that the fight was about to end. She had to play it so safe from the top because the submission attempts kept coming.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Both women certainly favoring submission over position in the previous round. Your thoughts on this round next?
Both of these women are great.
He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Oh, nice jab.
Oh, she lands the punch there, really using her reach advantage in this one thus far. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent made the creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Marcos is back in full guard now. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapped.
It's starting to get really tight in there. Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart. Good work.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
And now she's in mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Relentless pressure from the top by Randa Marcos. Lands the ground and pound strike. Two minutes have gone by.
Oh.
All right, girl, awesome. You're doing great this round.
In the half guard.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Marcos. Oh, that Darce choke is tight.
She's got the Darce choke right now. What she's got to do now, though, is be very... Oh, man, that was slick.
You need to work out this position.
All right, north-south position now, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to escape?
If I'm the bottom fighter, she needs to try and force the top fighter to make an action, to create some sort of sequence that will allow her to start defending. Because the moment you're on the bottom there, you're just kind of waiting, right? You're fighting with your hands, trying to grasp onto something that will allow you to get up. It's a very difficult defensive position, but it's not impossible. There are many, many ways for you to get back up to your feet.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Oh, beautiful slip by her there. She seems to have this acute awareness of not where the strike is being thrown necessarily, but where it's going to end up.
Where it's going to end up, she knows where she does not need to be. So when her opponent goes right at the chin, she moves very slightly to avoid those strikes. If she stands still,
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Under a minute to go.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Pene's in half guard. Nicely done. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Marcos. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Full side control now.
Final seconds of the round. Marcos is back to the side control now. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, looked like maybe she cracked a smile there at the end of the round, and it'd be hard to blame her. She really stunned her opponent in that previous round, and you got to think she'll go for the finish here in the next.
John, you know she's a stone-faced killer, right? So when she's smiling, you understand that she did something good, and she did something really good in that last round, securing that big right hand that almost closed the show.
All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
Third round underway. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. Penne going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom fighter.
Stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter. Gotta be careful here.
All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's comfortable.
Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch. She got that single collar tie.
Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she got to get on the bike, son. She got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space, so that she can evade her opponent from finishing it.
Big right hand there. Just missed with the elbow there. Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
That guillotine was tight.
Somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Marcos is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Oh, nice strike on the ground for her.
Yep, that guillotine's deep.
And there's the tap. Your winner by submission.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
What an atmosphere inside this arena. Standing room only, and man, did they get a treat as she gets a huge win, and by submission, no less. What a moment.
She locked it in, John. She locked in that submission and got her opponent to tap. It was an amazing performance by this young lady, and you can see her rounding into her final form, the fighter that we've expected her to be for a really long time.
All right, we sent it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 31 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Jessica Pinay.
Well, really nice to see this young woman get a chance to exhale as she celebrates with her coaches. You've won world titles in 2 divisions, but you're not calling your shot the way she is. She said, I'm going to win this fight by submission, and it goes into the books just that way.
That's so much confidence to put yourself out on a limb like that. Nobody is brave enough to say, I'm going to do it here, here, or here. She did exactly that and got that submission. Her star will only shine brighter after this performance.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner, UFC Bermuda. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brandon
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, early round action here as we get a look at the former LFA flyweight champion, now UFC flyweight contender Brandon Royval, arguably the most exciting fighter in this division. He has had a lot of submission wins pile up of late, and he believes even though he has the grappling advantage in this matchup, he wants to showcase his boxing here tonight. And if you know Royval, he's pretty stubborn. He's probably going to throw some hands. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume too.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, the hook lands. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these 2 gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Getting them out here.
Making all these shots count. Formiga's trying for a submission here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tough. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Oh, that lead right will work. Nicely done there by Formiga.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Heavy kick downstairs. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Stuffed the takedown, no problem. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
2 minutes to go. he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Need some work, guys.
Ooh! There's the shot. There's another takedown by Formiga. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch positioning, you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by an ever-improving Juicy A Formiga. Well, he's got his back now. All right, so from being dumb, Formiga's looking to lock up an armbar here.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Need to work.
No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done. He lives to fight on.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Oh, big head kick there. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. That one was going to end the fight.
Oh, beautifully done with the hook there by Formiga.
Gets to the single collar top.
Takedown defense is there.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
And he's back up. Just misses with that one. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round and picking up exactly where he left off. Royval's strike attempt there is blocked. Just over 3 minutes to go. His misses are in the tank.
Lands a solid kick right there.
Going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Formiga. Oh, there's that patented leg kick. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, big elbow. Beautiful knee.
Nice leg kick.
Back to the overhand left, no good. Wow, what a head kick. And he blocks the shot there. Nice straight right hand. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. There's that body shot.
Great block there.
Oh, the takedown attempt starting to pile up. Here's another one. Unable to secure it. Both guys appear to land there. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it at the time, and now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, that looks tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Fighters back to their feet here. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick a creep.
Oh, big knee. Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting it over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accept that this is going to be a stand-up fight?
Two rounds in the books.
All right, great round, bud. Relax, take a deep breath, and listen. You are outstriking this guy. He's trying to make this an ugly fight, though. Don't get sucked.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, nice level change. He passes to half guard.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Takes his back now.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Formiga.
That was a slick transition.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head, feeding the hips, and he will definitely get the submission.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get it.
You got to get going. It does not matter if you get reversed from the top. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You got to just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action you can latch onto something to end the fight.
Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round.
Another big takedown.
Oh, he's back up again. You got to like that.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar.
Oh, you got to love the leg kicks, and there it is. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Nice defense.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Woo!
Let's go! We got a scramble here!
And now he's got the back. Formiga's got the full mount.
It's work. I'll stand it up. It's work.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Ooh, that submission looks tight. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 9-28, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brandon Royval.
All right, so a dominant performance by the boxer here tonight, and perhaps someone should tell the jiu-jitsu fighter this is not the IBJJF World Championships, this is the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
It's the Ultimate Fighting Championships. And if you can't take down a boxer, you're in trouble. We're not talking to any boxer. We're talking about a guy that possesses a real skill set, a guy that has learned to sprawl and brawl. He knows how to defend takedowns, and if you're forced to stand with him, he is going to pick you apart, as we saw tonight.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dokkan the Rebel Saki. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jan Blachowicz.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with early round action. Jan Blachowicz certainly can strike with the best of them. Most of our fan base knows about his legendary Polish power at this point in time, but also pretty timely when it comes to his takedowns. His takedown defense is good as well. Jan Blachowicz has every skill in the book. That is why he was able to ascend to the throne, and now he gets back on the horse here tonight. All right, some good signs early out of Jan Blachowicz, finding the range with both of his hands. That right hand has got some power, there's no doubt.
I mean, legendary Polish power. You know, it's like his calling card now. He puts people out with the right hand. It does not matter how he throws it. He can throw it as an uppercut. He can throw it as a right hook. He can throw it as a straight right hand. I mean, we have seen him knock people out with this punch on so many different occasions. Uppercut on Rockhold, straight right hand on Dominic Reyes. The guy just has amazing power in this right hand.
Seems to have timed that counter pretty well. Dokkan gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about run. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
So there it is. The kickboxer successfully defends the first takedown attempt by the more balanced fighter. He said he might have to play defense early. Did it well there.
Well, he's expecting the wrestler to fatigue. As the takedowns fail, he starts to get more tired. Then he will let his hands go, elbows go, knees go, and use all of his weapons to try and finish this fight.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, left hook. I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Nice kick.
.25 total strikes have already landed for Jan Blachowicz. Push kick there to the body. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Oh, slips to avoid the right. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, offering up over the top. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
And just misses with that big right hand. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Gokhan's left leg is damaged now. You can see he is limping. It was that last kick from his opponent that appeared to do the bulk of the damage. Solid kick by him there. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Gokhan's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. 20 seconds now remain in the round.
It's okay.
Waning seconds here of this opening round. Oh, how good was that flying knee? Oh, and mercifully, there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest in that round. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Slips. Man has his chin been tested early. Gokhan's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure he wants to take too many more of those.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction.
Back and forth we go. And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
Oh, nice body shot.
Unable to land with that punch. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, but he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round one.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Nice leg kick.
All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep feint, not little punches, with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot.
Hook attempt now blocked, though, by Blachowicz. 90 seconds to go.
Big double leg, double change.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free, and then start building. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Oh, no, oh, no!
This could be the end of the fight. He gets out, though. Wow!
Yeah, he did a great job of straightening his arm, and then when his arm straightened, he followed the momentum going in that direction to free himself from that Kimura attempt.
Gokhan getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Oh, misses with the jab. Gokhan's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. 10 minutes in the books. So there is the horn. Standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. Probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Back to his feet. Well, not a fight-ending blow there, but certainly some right-hand power out of Jan Blachowicz.
Jan Blachowicz can do it all.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
Keep your hands up, man. Keep your hands up. Get those combinations going. Let's get in this fight.
Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Gokhan. Blachowicz's eye is closing up. Now going upstairs with the left hook. Oh, thunderous leg kick grabs his opponent. Moved it a little bit, tried to stay upright. But, man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick. Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice job getting the guard up to block that one. Not there. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side.
He's got guard here. All right, so now.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. There's that kick. Well, he was knocked inside.
He's got to try to finish here.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Scramble. Pummel out. Get yourself up in a good position.
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, that's got to be it. Come on.
That is so deep.
Will do it. Woo! The winner by submission.
Holy.
What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 56 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, Jan Blachowicz.
All right, so Jan Blachowicz, your winner by submission. Hard to picture him wearing a gi, but he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and he showed it tonight.
It's hard to picture him wearing a gi, but it's also hard to picture him using that as the skill that gets him a victory. But once again, Jan proves why he made it to the top of the mountaintop. He has all the skills that you need in order to be a champion.
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joanne Jojo One. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, 12-gauge Paige VanZant.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here's Joanne Wood as we get the early round action here underway. She certainly has a
She's hurt bad, John.
strong outside leg kick.
Oh, leg kick.
Well, her front kick is a beautiful thing, and she got it home there. Got to think that that's a good sign for her in a matchup with a fighter that maybe has more ways to win overall.
That's a big moment for her, landing this particular strike, because this strike allows for her to stay standing and also keeps her at a range where she can see what's coming in her direction. Big spot. I know it's only one, but it's very big in terms of where and how this fight's going to play out.
And that one certainly found the target.
And now some separation between the two athletes.
Was able to get that right hand over the top and to the target.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent. Pull the head down and try to wear on her gas tank.
Went for the inside leg kick.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two. Oh, there's double leg, yes.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Woods in half guard.
Big ground and pound. Nice.
Van Zant's right back to the full mount. Nice positional control here. Oh, she's got her back. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Van Zant.
All do it now to try to go in the mount.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Well, doing her able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Wood.
Come on, you gotta keep your hands up for me now.
She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions too. A lot of danger in the knees coming your way. A lot of danger in the chokes. So you have outs, but you're also constantly under duress from a great top fighter.
Van Zant has got full mount now.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. She's got her back now. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
Van Zant gets caught by the inside leg kick. Oh, nice display of technique by her there. Nice straight. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, strong series of kicks by her there. It's almost like she...
Oh, she's hurt, yep.
Oh, how good is that jab by Wood? Now these two women separate from the clinch. All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively, got to figure out a way to shore things up.
She's tough, John. We know that she's tough. We've always known that she's tough. But what she has to do is she has to be a little bit more active in her defenses if she doesn't want to get all beat up.
Look at the inside leg kick. She crowns her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Round 2 is next.
She's controlling you on the ground. You can't let that happen. That looks good for the judges. Although it's boring, look for your reversals. You gotta scramble. I need you to pick.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, here we go with our next round. A lot for you to analyze in the previous round, namely her striking defense. Every time her opponent engaged, her guard was up before.
Her guard was up, so her opponent was punching arms. Her opponent was punching her hands. She wasn't landing anything clean. And when the opponent tried to go straight through the guard, she would just slip her head off the side, let hook come. She was always catching hands. It's very difficult to always have your hands in the right place. This young lady did that every time.
All right, so another takedown attempt by her there, and she doesn't get it. And at one point, you got to bail and get back to what got you to the dance, I would think.
Absolutely. She's a high-level kickboxer. She needs to recognize in this moment, although they may have prepared in camp to employ takedowns as a strategy, it is...
Oh!
She's wobbling bad, man.
Oh, perfect head kick there. Oh, a big left hand.
Oh!
Nice punch from the clinch by Van Zant. Nice. Nicely done. Oh, she's got a good leg kick. There it is.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have an Anderson Silva situation.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
Nice ankle pick. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Just unable to quite find that range. Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting.
Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. All right, nice job by her to sort of shell up defensively here and prevent any of these shots from getting through.
She is taking no damage because she's so on point defensively. Oh, nice.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Nice jab there by Vance. Lands a big elbow there. Huge left.
Great timing on that double leg.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, she's got the arm triangle locked in tight.
She's got it in deep now.
Oh, so now she gives up on the submission.
She did, and she did because she saw that she was going to end up in a worse position. Great recognition to give up the submission and maintain her dominant position.
Van Zant's got the full mount. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Nice transition.
Van Zant's able to transition back to side control now. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
She's nasty on the ground. And now she's cut her, and it looks like it excites her.
20 seconds to go, round two.
Oh, nice.
Final seconds.
Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position. Good round.
All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Well, her eye is really in trouble now, and you know the opposition's going to continue to target it. We'll see what they can do with these 60 seconds.
There's nothing better than seeing the damage on your opponent's face. And if she couldn't defend before, she's going to have to be real good on the defensive side this time, because now her opponent would be even more aggressive seeing the damage on her face.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters, oh, massive knee up top. He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
That was a big check.
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all. Oh, a beautiful land with the... Van Zant's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip, just opened up. Well, she connected there, nicely done.
I've never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the huge shots going on right here.
Oh, she landed that shot to the leg. Well, DC, I know you're high on this fighter, but she is fading fast. She got stunned earlier in the round and physically just hasn't responded well since.
She has not responded to adversity. You have to understand, as a fighter, everything will not go according to plan. She has not done well in building back to where she was before she got hurt so bad early in the round. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
All right, I'm going to put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. You're going for the finish or what?
I am biting down on the mouthpiece, and I am swinging from the hip. Something has to land so that she can win this fight.
Oh, she's hurt. All right, so yet another damaging strike to the body, and at some point you got to think about lowering that guard, or one of these body strikes might end the fight.
Then end the fight. I mean, you got to block something. If it's a punch, you got to tuck the elbow. If they kick, how about grab the leg and shoot for a takedown? You got to do something different to protect yourself, because right now she is getting beat up.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it, really lighten her up now. Wood's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. She slips that left hand there. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Work those kicks.
90 seconds to go in our third and final round.
Let's work.
She lands a huge leg kick.
Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie. Wood's head kick is blocked. No damage there.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Got to be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round.
Devastating body kick lands.
Well, not at all the way she drew it up, DC, and you can just tell by her body language, she's still rattled by that knockdown.
She got knocked down bad, and it's going to be hard for her to build back into this fight.
Well, how about these numbers? 130.
Finish here.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Wood. Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
This is a terrible position.
Van Zant's in half guard now. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Boom! Body kick right there, landed perfect.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-26. For the winner by unanimous decision, 12-gauge Paige Van Zandt.
All right, so Paige Van Zandt is your winner, and there it is, that $1 million smile. We've essentially watched her grow up and evolve inside this octagon, and clearly tonight, she took her game and her skills to that requisite next level. Interesting opportunity now for the matchmakers as they set up her next fight here at 115 pounds. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Cody No Love Godwin. Now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Dominic the Dominator Cruz.
You ready to fight? Ready.
What a buzz there is in this arena as Dominic Cruz and Cody Garbrandt get set to re-engage here tonight. Cody No Love packs these places, man. He sells a lot of tickets and believes he has the upper hand in this matchup with Cruz.
There is a star quality to Cody Garbrandt that not many people in the lighter weights can actually replicate. But tonight he faces Dominic Cruz, the first UFC bantamweight champion, and the guy that he beat the first time, so I know how motivated Cruz is for this rematch.
Oh, he tagged him with the jab on the counter. Big knee there. Well, you know, Cody Garbrandt's uncle, Robert Meese, there in the corner, has got to like what he's seeing out of his nephew's stand-up here tonight. Beautiful kick to the body. Pretty good jab there by Cruz. Straight punch. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Cody Garbrandt.
Over and over, he is landing punches to the head.
Oh, nice jab by Cody Garbrandt.
Big shot to the head.
And yet another hook landed there by Dominic Cruz. Oh, beautifully placed with the left hook counter. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them. Oh, double leg lands. Now the hammer fist here by Garbrandt.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that. He's hooked now.
That one landed clean. That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Oh, he missed with that right hand. All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Good, solid strike on the ground. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. 20 seconds left. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Single collar tie here. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Refocus. Let's get our mind right.
All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, next round is now on. Oh, huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Huge left hand. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Garbrandt's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Oh, going for the takedown here. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Bruises swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Head off the center line, slips the punch.
Nice block.
Misses on the uppercut there. Oh, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Garbrandt's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on him. blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here.
Beautiful body kick.
Total strikes have landed for Cody Garbrandt. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Cruz's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, now going to the body with that hook. Nicely done there by Cody Garbrandt. Tries to mix in a takedown here. Missed on the right hand. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother... His opponent stayed up.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little bit.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. He's hurt bad.
This is crazy round of fighting.
Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where...
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC. Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. And here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cody No Love Garbrandt.
Well, this is a man who can truly do it all inside that octagon, and he proved that yet again here tonight. Congratulations to the former UFC Bantamweight champion, Cody Garbrandt. No longer undefeated, but still on his best night. Looks the part of one of the best 135ers in the world. And don't be surprised to see him at the post-fight press conference call for an immediate title shot. He certainly did everything in his power to earn that here tonight. Well, they say in MMA one of the hardest things to do is lose your title and get it back. I would also say becoming a #1 contender, not getting the job done, and getting back to a title fight, that's exactly what this young man was able to do.
Yeah, it's as difficult, John. It's tough because when you get there and you don't get the job done, you become dejected. Like, my goodness, how hard will it be to get another run going? But it's in the truly special ones where they do it. And when they do it, the confidence that they build along the way is second to none. This guy believes that he's going to be a champion tonight because he understands this may be the last chance.
And it's not as though he wasn't ready for that first fight for the title, but he just believes he is a totally different animal than he was back then. All right, folks, doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion making the walk for his latest title defense, and there's a lot of reasons we're sold out tonight. Chief among them, the presence of one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
He's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he's also one of the greatest flyweights we have ever seen. This guy can do everything inside the octagon. It feels like he was made to be a UFC fighter, from his preparation to his media appearances to the way that he speaks about himself as the champion. This guy just has it, and that it will carry him to another title defense.
Some people suggested maybe there was an injury coming in, but he certainly muted that noise in our fighter meeting. He says it is all systems go for another title defense tonight. Our tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amir, the Prince Albazi. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Alejandro, the Cannibal Pantoja.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight.
Let's do it.
All right, a lot of fans curious to see how this fight and this round will play out. For one, Alexandre Pantoja, he has been on the cusp of a UFC flyweight title shot for his entire UFC career. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, but when this man is healthy and able to compete, he's a real problem. Whether knocking out Matt Schnell or submitting Brandon Royval, this man can beat you every which way but sideways, and believes he has a favorable matchup with which to showcase his skills tonight. Early connection with the left from the champ. Oh, counters with a beautiful left hand.
Oh, man, both of these guys can really take a shot.
Takedown defense holds up. Spinning back fist. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kicks. Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Nice kick there by Pantoja. Misses with the left hook.
It's okay. Use your footwork.
Straight punch is good.
big right hook there by the champ.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. How good was that judo toss?
Changing the position.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, slick reversal right there.
Where's that wrist control?
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Making all these shots count.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position. Now into his mouth.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
Let's work.
In the half guard.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Beautiful transition.
Pantoja's back in full mount.
Scramble. Pummel out. Get yourself up in a good position, a better position.
All right, he's in a half guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction from the crowd. Spinning back fist. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Now we're going. Oh.
Oh, big left. 15 seconds. Pantoja gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Oh, flying knee. What a round.
All right, deep breath. Relaxa, respira. Ok, aquilo foi perfeito, tá? Great ground and pound, ok? Mas você tem que finalizar esse.
All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round. A lot of high-level leg kicking going on there, champ.
And he did a great job of hiding them. He wasn't giving any sign that he was going to throw those leg kicks. That's why you didn't see his opponent check any of the kicks, and it won't take many more for him to really damage the mobility of the other combatant.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, next round is on.
He's got to start throwing now. Oh, my goodness. What a tricky head kick. Nice punch lands.
Right on the button.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Pantoja's kick is blocked.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
É isso aí, continua aí. Keep that same pace.
Misses with the right hand.
Oh, brilliant tree. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Watch your neck.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Arm triangle attempt. He's got to get that elbow going forward. He's got to drop his chest to the mat. Don't squeeze.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Hey, protect your face. Protect your face. Hands up.
All right, has the guard closed here. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
He passes to half.
But at least staying busy on the bottom. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
And the fighters are inverted now on the ground.
All right, so he can't get it here again. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
That was nice.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Nice kick landed there by Pantoja. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. He blocked that punch.
Well, no surprise, he goes for the takedown there, unable to get the fight to the canvas.
This is a testament to his opponent, his ability to see the shots coming, defend them, and make the fight happen where he wants to.
Stay busy. You control this.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, nice job to slip off the center.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
1 minute to go, round two. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now. That guillotine is tight. Oh, he's out. Nice strike from bottom position.
30 seconds left. Let's go. Let's fight hard.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Pantoja's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Seconds winding down in round two.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so a big round for him there, maybe even a 10-8. There was a big knockdown in there, courtesy of the kick. DC, talk us through it.
He found his spot. I mean, he knew that there was a weakness. He found the spot. He recognized an opportunity to go and chase down that head kick. He threw it, it landed, and he almost got the finish.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Oh, here's the head kick. It's blocked.
Hey, hands up. Protect your face.
The knee's now going. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Jab, snaps the head back.
Oh, you talk about mixing the martial arts. Perfect strategy here. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, just out of range with that right hand. Oh, he could be a one-eyed fighter here pretty soon. That left eye's starting to shut. Spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming. Just misses with the right. That punch no good. Pantoja's got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. He's up. What's the defense on display? He passed the half guard, getting him out here.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Big elbow there lands. Pantoja's in half guard. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Looking to land the leg kick now.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
A swing and a miss by Pantoja.
Taking a lot of body shots this round.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time.
Oh, damaging knee to the head.
He's got the single collar tie. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Looks to me like he's got that submission.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Pantoja's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Got his guard pass. Great submission defense.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
I need you to work now.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fighter in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going there.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, get up.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Going for an arm bar now. Oh, that has got to be it.
This fight is over.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, the calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half with an arm bar.
All right, take a seat. Relaxa. Respira. Look, you're being overly aggressive right now, okay? You're being way too hyper on this fight. I need you to calm down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship fights?
This is big. That's big.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
High left.
Oh, that's big. Oh, my goodness, what a right hand.
Spinning back fist.
Great defensive skills. He blocked that punch.
And his opponent still is, but probably not for long.
Not for long. You cannot take shots like this right on the chin. What a beautiful way to mix up your strikes. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his opponent.
He's a bloody mess, Jay. He's been beat up. The guy has been...
All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
All right, well, the doctor appears to think he's still good to go. And you know what? If it's good enough for the doctor, it's good enough for me.
I'm all in.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, man, that cut is...
He got hurt again.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Alejandro the Cannibal Pantoja.
All right, so the path to UFC Golden Glory at flyweight still goes through him as he defends the title successfully tonight by way of knockout. And it's going to take a huge effort, I would think, to dethrone this guy at 125 pounds.
A massive effort, and in every title defense, you see his confidence raise, and his ability continues to improve over and over this great title reign.
All right, so this #1 welterweight contender has found his way back to a title fight. A lot of people didn't think he would get there, and he's made a career of proving doubters wrong.
You know, he carries a chip on his shoulder. You tell this man that he can't do something.
Right.
He will make it a point to get that done. He said from the moment he walked out the octagon last time and didn't win the belt, that I will be back. Many smirked at him. Many laughed. But his inner circle believed that it was only a matter of time before their guy got another chance, and when he got here, he would get the job done.
Now, some would argue he wasn't ready the first time around. I think that's probably a little bit too simplistic, but there's no denying. He has rounded out his game. He has evolved. He's maximized the developmental time, and a lot of people believe we will have a new champion by night's end. Headshot, dead. Those are the only words that come to mind when Leon Edwards makes the walk. You can argue that his head kick knockout of Kamaru Usman at UFC 278 is the biggest singular win in UFC history, and now this man is the hunted remarkably at 170 pounds.
And J.A., I asked you this question. It wasn't luck, because we've seen him do this before, right? We have seen him knock people out with this exact combination. This was something that he does. Leon Edwards is a master strategist. I've trained with him before. He works exceedingly hard. He does a great job of being very committed inside the gym, and he has just gotten better. It's been a long time since anyone's beaten Leon Edwards, and that's why he's a champion of the world.
And to be able to win a fight like that against that type of opposition when maybe you don't have your best stuff, scary to think about just how good Leon Edwards can be here tonight and moving forward. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Shavkat Rakhmonov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Leon Rocky Edwards.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. Standing room only inside this arena as the two best welterweights in the world get set to engage Leon Edwards and Shavkat Rakhmonov. And a lot of fight fans, not just in Kazakhstan, expected that Shavkat Rakhmonov eventually would find himself in a championship setting. Here he is.
You know, you saw Shavkat and you realized, wow, this kid's different. He has an ability to make great fighters look pretty average. And tonight he finally finds himself on the cusp of a UFC championship. But he has to go through Leon Edwards, a guy that went and did the unthinkable in Salt Lake City. No one gave him a chance, but his self-belief allowed for him to get the job done, not only once, but twice when he beat Kamaru Usman for the second time in London, England. This is a fantastic matchup.
That's the biggest of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Oh! Oh! Beautiful combination. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Out of range with that one.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Strong hook lands.
Oh, nice counter right hand.
Set him up. Set him up. There it is.
Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Oh, nice straight left.
He blocked that one.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. He's going to guillotine. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Scramble. Scramble.
Edwards is in half guard.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. Great defense by the defensive fighter. Oh, nice.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Posture up and finish it. Pressure on the ground.
Edwards is right back to the full mount here.
This is where he wants to be.
Rakhmonov's in half guard now. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Scramble and go.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Under a minute to go in our opening round. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh, in the mouth.
Edwards trying to make some of these ground strikes count.
Busy on the ground.
Edwards is back in full mount. And very effective with the ground and pound. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the field.
They may be tired, but that tiredness, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers. Jab is on point right now.
Final seconds here. Round two next.
Stop!
Excellent. That was beautiful, man. He's hurt. You had him right there, man. You could have closed this off. You're going to do in this round. He's hurt.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, this should be good as our next round gets underway. We nearly had a knockout in the previous round, but the corner seems to think they have their fighter back in the game.
It felt fun watching such an exciting moment, but it is a testament to this fighter in the toughness and the durability that he possesses, that he's still here right now with an opportunity still to win the fight.
Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Just out of the range with that right hand. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Rakhmonov.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head. Beautiful kick to the body. Oh, nice. Oh, he's hurt.
Went for the inside leg kick. Nice defense to block that punch. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing there.
Edwards gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful to not allow the offense to follow up here.
Ooh, another shot to the head.
Oh, trying to turn out the lights with that roundhouse kick, but just misses.
Come on, push through it.
Rakhmonov gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
It's a beautiful fast put jab with meaning.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Kick to the body now. That one won't land. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh! In a ton of trouble right now.
Inside leg kick, that'll count.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
Big left hand there inside. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here. And as
you don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, look at it.
1 minute to go in round 2. Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Beautiful jab lands.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Edwards' nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Oh, roundhouse kick. Rakhmonov gets caught by that straight hand. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Edwards is blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Big right hand. Oh, what a shot there on the inside. He's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already. And DC, I know you're in the... Oh! Perfect execution on that team. Oh!
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step back. Now he's back up.
Oh, he is hurting for certain. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. So Rakhmonov's back in half guard.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Edwards getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. Oh, how about that reversal by him there? Edwards gets back up.
What does he do now that he has this clinch position?
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Nice front kick. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
That's one way to upset the equilibrium. Nice high kick.
Nice body shot.
Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot made the first one. This is such a crazy fight.
That'll do it! Leon Edwards has done it! So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
While we congratulate Leon Rocky Edwards, he won this fight by TKO, and just a lot of good work with the hands, had the kicking game going as well. It's a five-tool striker right there.
I mean, Leon has it all, John. The guy can now wrestle. We saw it in the Usman fight. He was able to get a takedown on Kamaru Usman and control him. We all have spoken for years about his stand-up skills, and that's what was on display tonight as he earned a TKO victory. This guy, he's getting better, and he's getting better in his own gym, not chasing partners. He's doing exactly what you want to see a champion do and bring the people with him that have been there since day one.
You're right, and he's never been a guy who has chased finishes, but at this stage of his career, the knockouts continue to pile up.
This is why there you go. This is why I love simulations. This pay-per-view, this show, it was the exact reason that I love doing, God, it looked like hell, simulational stuff. Much better. So we're just gonna go through it. Let's kind of go through it here. First of all, the fight of the night for submission was Blanchwich and Saki. Performance of the night, KO, was of course the main event, which, let's face it, could have gone either way. Right there, especially in that second round. Fantastic show to end the 6th brawl. We've done 6 of these now total. Excuse me. And things are just getting bigger and better. So hopefully you'll stick around and keep coming back as we do more and more of these, because I plan to do I have a lot more. So let's just kind of get started here. The first matchup of the night was the women's strawweight championship, women's strawweight match. Marcos versus Penne. With Marcos getting the loss, Penne joins Claudia Gadella and Amanda Ribas as the only undefeated in the division. Carla Esparza is our champion in the strawweight division. So I don't think Yeah, I mean, this was as you can see, it was a one-sided event. As we're seeing it, Penne really took it down, and even the judges saw it. 20 to 18, 19, 18, and 2018. So the judges were not fooled either. So this was definitely, Jessica's night here. The next match we saw was a decision for Royale. Let's go to the flyweight. I know you can't see what I'm looking at, but I'm just kind of telling you. Alexandre Pajora, who fought, as you can see in the co-main event, is our champion and still is our champion, as Albazi did not get it done tonight. But Royval is on his way to challenging Pajora for the match for the title. We've got some big matches coming. I've got an announcement also for UFC Brawl 7, which will take place in 2 weeks, that I will get to in a minute, but I want to go through the show. Trying to make this board more like real life, but it is a simulation. This match, the strikes, I mean, it's one-sided again. Royval, had more stunned and wobbled, more significant strikes, and had a great amount of total strikes. Formiga had the takedowns and had the control, but he was just getting outstruck and outstunned at this point, which is why Royval got the victory, his first victory here in the simulation series, and he moves up the rankings. The fight of the night submission, the only, as I'm checking it out, yes, the only submission fight was our light heavyweight bout. Jamal Hill is our champion for that. We saw him in UFC Brawl 5 defend his title, and he got the victory there. So Blachowicz defeated Saki. Once again, the submission, I mean, total domination by John. Stunned and wobbled 5-4. We can even see the judges basically had it total one-sided. Hold on one sec, sorry. Headphones starting to bother the ear a little bit. Headphones have been on for the last almost 2.5 hours. Anyway, as you can see, the judges card had it one-sided to 20-18 for Blachowicz. As we can see, total red there, total domination there over Saki. So Jen might get the next title shot, depending. But we'll go from there. Next, we went back to the women, and we had the women's flyweight. And by the way, I'm looking at my spreadsheet here, which I have on Excel, which has all the records, the updated stuff, which I will share later in time as we do more and more of these. Carla Esparza is our champion for the strawweights. No, wait. Flyweight. Sorry, the ladies' flyweight, the women's flyweight division. Alexa Grasso is our champion. And listen, Paige, in my opinion, Paige just dominated Wood. I didn't see Wood look very good at all, and as you can see here from the screen, total domination, except in total strikes. Van Zandt threw 315 total strikes, and 145 were significant. As we look in the judges' scorecard, you can see the same thing that I'm telling you, or that I saw too. Van Zandt really just dominated against a fighter that, when I was putting together this card, I thought this could be a good fight for Joni Wood, but apparently it was just a bad simulation on me to put through. So, but we'll go. So that's the thing with simulations. Sometimes you get a good read, sometimes you don't. This was obviously a bad read for the fight. Next we get into, get into Cruz versus Garbat, which is in the bantamweight division. Sean O'Malley is our champion. And, this was just another good fight. I felt it was more dominated by Cody, and as you can see, I'm kind of right. Takedowns were basically an even swap. But 198 total strikes and 93 were significant, whereas, Dominic Cruz threw 225 strikes, only landed 83 of them. So it was just not good. We were like flailing out there, I felt. As you can see, the judges' scorecard, it was tight. But Cody took care of it in round 2. All right, the first of 2 title matches, Pajora versus Albazi, and I apologize if I'm ripping apart these names. I mean nothing by that, of course. And I think, as we talked about earlier, in the flyweight division, Pantoja is our champion here in the Diesel Simulation League. And, yeah, we talked about it earlier when we talked about Royval. This division's going to be tied up. And, we're getting ready for Pajora's next title defense. In this type of simulation that I have, I'm giving 5. So, Pantoja fought here at UFC Brawl 6. He's not eligible to fight until UFC Brawl 12 to defend his title. So, I give them like a 5-week or a 5-event break so that I can get more fighters going. But once again, we talked about that. As you can see, it was pretty much one-sided as well. And the judges even scored it that way too. 30-27 straight across the board. With Pantoja took care of it in the 4th round. And the big one, the main event, as we saw here in the welterweight division. Leon Edwards is our champion, obviously still is. And this fight, the stats don't look at it this way, but in my opinion, this fight was back and forth. At one time, I thought Leon was going to get dethroned. It got really close there in that 2nd round, and even the early 3rd round. The judges were starting to break it apart, as you can see, 20-18. But I didn't feel that was going that way. Leon had 4 takedowns stuffed. And Shavak had 3 knockdowns, and I thought that third knockdown could have been something special for him, which is once again, I was getting ready if he would have dethroned Leon Edwards tonight, I would have started my little squeal with, this is why simulation's so cool. You never know what's gonna hit and what's gonna hurt. But that being said, UFC Brawl 6 was huge success. Thank you everybody for joining me. I want to get into UFC Brawl 7. Excuse me, UFC Brawl 7, which will take place in 2 weeks. I'm going to take a break next weekend from UFC Brawl. We're going to do the history of NBA kind of thing. So look forward to that. UFC Brawl 7. Grasso versus McCain. And that will be for the Women's Flyweight Championship. Here's the card for that as you can see it. This is a simulation league where we use everybody on the roster that the game gives us. And as you can see right there in that third fight, Cain Velasquez makes his return to the Diesel Simulation League as he takes on Gagne in the heavyweight division, which is run obviously by John Jones. He's our champion. This will be both men's first fight in the Simulation League, and we're really looking forward to that. Gall and Jaban open up for the welterweights. And then we have the light heavyweight. And then we have Watterson versus Nami for the women's strawweight. Tom Breeze versus Chimedev. For the welterweights, Gagne versus Velasquez heavyweight. And then 2 title matches once again. And we will be live, as you can see, from MSG. Volkanovski versus Caceres will be for the featherweight championship. And the women's flyweight championship takes center stage as it's Grasso versus Molly McCain. This is a big announcement. This is a big fight. And here is the next card. Like I said, in 2 weeks, which will be the weekend of, I don't have it written down, so excuse me for a minute here. Let's see, so it will be the weekend of March 8th, 9th, or 10th. That weekend will be UFC Brawl 7, which is right there. Very excited. I have written out all the way to the UFC Brawl 10, and we got some big matchups coming up. I'm not going to, over the next couple weeks or so, I'll start dividing into some to let you know. I will release on Facebook. Follow my Facebook channel, please. Follow my Twitter page, please. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, please. Follow me on Twitch for Destiny 2 content, and I think we're playing South Park as well this week as well. Either way, on Facebook, I will be releasing the next UFC Brawl 7, 8, 9, and 10's main event. And there are these main events are pretty kick-ass. I'm just looking at them now, and I wish I could break it, but what do they call it? Marketing. Anyway, so I will be definitely showing that in the next couple weeks, in the next week or so. I will be doing the next 4 main events. But really some big matches and some matches that, now that we've got some records going, we can really start to get number one contenders, some next round of title fights. In fact, I'll share it with you. In UFC Brawl 10, the main event is the number one contender for one of the belts. So we are moving forward. This is the only place that there is fight night coming. It is totally unscripted, totally simulation. I control nothing. And here it is, guys. Here is the next card, which is even bigger than the card we just sat through tonight. And it happens in 2 weeks, the 8th, 9th, or 10th. And I say that because I don't know what day yet due to my schedule. But as soon as I know, I will pinpoint it and market it everywhere I can. So, but here's the next one. I can tell you, next weekend we are going to take a break, like I said, do some basketball. Baseball is coming right around the corner, y'all, so look forward to that too. Follow me here. Subscribe here. It's free, obviously. Subscribe here if you like this. If you like anything else that I do my YouTube channel is my sports channel, my simulation channels. Follow me over on Twitch for Destiny 2 and any other gameplay I do. Right now, Destiny 2 is kind of taking a little hiccup till April. So Tuesdays we do Destiny 2 for the reset. And then on Thursdays we play random games. Last Thursday we started South Park, The Stick of Truth. And we will continue that on Thursday. And then into the weekend, I'm here live on YouTube. And this week we are doing, we're going to do a NBA simulation. So we'll start in the Jordan era and simulate straight through. I would like to simulate through the Jordan era and into the Kobe era using 2K24. And then really diving into it's just fun to see where players go and where the teams break into. Depending, we simulated a couple times where, Kobe went to Boston or something, or Portland. So it's always real fun, and we enjoy these UFC Brawl series, the simulations are just crazy. I mean, had Leon Edwards lost tonight, that would have been one of the greatest simulations that we've ever done. Either way, our next UFC event live on YouTube is UFC Brawl 7, and it's right here. And this is bigger than UFC Brawl 6 we just played tonight. And the matches just keep getting bigger and better. And for the first time in the Diesel Sports Simulation Series, Cain Velasquez makes his triumphant return to the league, to the Simulation League, and he will start his regain to the heavyweight title against Gagne, which is a huge, huge, big UFC heavyweight for now. Guys, that's going to do it for me. Greatly appreciate everybody stopping in. If you're watching this on demand, check me out live. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. I post as much as I can. What's going on, the times, the dates, or follow me on Twitch as well. And I give the date too. We're trying to create something special, and we're 6 in, and especially for the UFC series, we're 6 in, and I think it's starting to become special. Sports simulations is special, so I think it's going to be a special thing. Baseball starts in about a month, less than a month, so we're going to have baseball night during baseball season, and that's going to be special as well. It's not all going to be simulation, some will be gameplay, but it's really special. I really enjoy the simulation stuff. Just sit back and watch and see what happens as the careers of all these fighters and athletes begin. All right, I keep getting this little warning here. All right, I've talked long enough. This is the fight. I will post this tomorrow. I will also break down the next 4 main events in the UFC Brawl series, and I'm telling you, they are huge. Huge announcements coming up for that. Thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. I will see you Tuesday on Twitch, and I will see you next weekend for some NBA, something different, NBA action as we take a week off of UFC. All right, talk to you guys later. Good night.